my part too. But when I started to read it, it was more about creativity. And that took me a little while to sink in. But the thing is that, Jesus came along and he said to his disciples, "Come with me." That he needed people. He wasn't doing it alone. And they went with him, and with all their tools that they had, and whether they were fishermen or whatever they were, that was enough. That was enough. So coming to create with God, whatever I have is enough. Just starting where I'm at. There's a lot of in our world. It's like McDonald's community. Everything is the same no matter where you go. And so if you go to McDonald's here or in Nebraska, it's the same. And so it seems to be something that it keeps being repeated and repeated. And that's happened in churches. And I have been in churches, and they're saying the same thing that church says. And some churches do that on purpose so that you might feel at ease no matter where you go. But the church is us. And us, group of us, is different than that one. And so our gifts and our needs are different. And to be an authentic church, to bring what we have, to be able to create with God, we just have to be wherever we're at. And see what it is that God wants us to do here as who we are. Because, we've all been put here with our gifts to be helpful to one another and to be able to receive from somebody else's gift. We're not here on accident. And what I found out with creating, being creative, whatever your gift is, whether it's flower arranging, singing, painting, it could just be working with people. It could be speaking. It could be making cookies. Whatever it is, when I enter into that gift and ask God to join me, really amazing things happen. Because what comes out the other side isn't just something that, for me, what I would have made. And I went to a retreat in June, and I really did not know what I was getting into. I just knew I was supposed to go. So I get there, and one of the things we had to do was we were going to create a mask. We literally created masks. And the first night, we just created the outside of it, and it was all white. And we had to pray and meditate on what it is that we are hiding behind our mask that the Lord needs us to put outside and in front. And I knew by the time I sat down to make my mask, and there was all kinds of things you could decorate with, and we were all in silence. We weren't allowed to talk. And so there wasn't any comparing, and everybody was just really engrossed. And I was there thinking about the things that I knew that I'd been hiding, that he was asking me to bring out. It's like facing your fear through the paint and the glitter is what that experience was. And so I knew what the things were on paper, but how they came out really surprised me, because I am not a crafty girl. I don't make paintings. I don't, so this is my mask. This is what me and God do when we're working on something together. And I was so excited. I showed everybody when I got home. Did you see my mask? Did you see my mask? Very cool. So the things that came out of it, and when I started to visualize them, is I started with the big heart. I hide my love a lot. Even the people very closest to me don't always get to see that. That's the warrior spirit, is hidden the love, but God needs me to bring that out. And here's my Christianity, my walk with Jesus, because before I was called back to church, I really wanted nothing to do with church. And I still have a lot of friends who have had those bad experiences. And if I start to talk about my walk here, they think it's just like those bad experiences they had. But I realized that I had to bring that out, because my journey right now is different than anything I've ever had. And maybe it could be for them too, so I needed to stop hiding that. And just being as glowing as I am, and I am that, and to try to keep myself under a light, to try to keep myself protected from everybody, that was not what he needed me to do. And then I also needed to speak these things, because that's what he's called me to do. And there were other things, but what happened when I sat down to create, and this was with paint and things, but it's not always this. It might be writing a poem. It might be, gardening. It might be, singing. It might be whatever it is, we have in our hearts. And it doesn't have to be like anybody else's. So when I enter into creating with my Creator, whatever comes out of it is beautiful. Whether it's cookies or anything, whatever it is that you do, when I enter that, it comes out beautiful, and it's so much bigger. And through the process, like with my Mass, I grew closer to God. I entered into this quiet relationship to make something. My gifts that are already there, He woke up, and we made something together. And this is just a visual thing, but a lot of things we don't get to see. And the option, and to give those things to others, right here. I got to share with you in my Mass. Or, when you brought vegetables from your garden, that's that too. To get to share it with one another, because we're here in this community together for a reason. So I get to share these things with you. I get to be a vessel of God's Word to you in one little way, no matter what it is. When Adam shared his song, that he was a vessel of God's love to us that day. And that's an amazing thing. And we all have something inside of us, and it might just be showing up and making sure that everything's plugged in every Sunday. Somebody has to do that. We're all part of this. And that's learning to be authentic. And that's hard. I didn't know I could do that. It's not like great work of art, but I didn't know I could do that. And because it's so easy to just say, it should be like this, and it should be like this, and it should be like this, and trying to make myself fit into little boxes of should-be's, and I don't do really well at that. And I just end up not liking myself. So learning to be authentic and in creating with God, I'm saying, what did you give me that you want me to use? What did you give me? And being an authentic church, putting all of our gifts in a pile, it doesn't work if only a couple people do it. Like Kurt, being producers, we're all part of this. We're all the farmers. We're all the farmers, and we're all sitting at the Thanksgiving table. Using our gifts, creating with God, being creative with God, gives us the chance to communicate our spirituality publicly. Because it's not, when you're taking cookies to the neighbor down the street who's sick, and you were thinking and praying about her, that you can say, I thought about you and prayed about you when I made these cookies. Or whatever it is, you do. I prayed a lot of prayers when I was digging in those cucumbers. Whatever it is, to write a song, that probably takes more prayer than, I don't know. So we get to take these things outside of us too. It's not just for us, by us, but out there, because all of those people are God's children too, and they're not those people. They're not on the other side of the fence. The Puritans, they pulled away. But what they didn't get to do was shared something that they thought was so beautiful with other people. And whether or not those people ever come here or ever pray a prayer, for that moment, they got to see a glimpse of light and what God is. Just by delivering a cookie or, singing a song, we get to take that creativity, the thing that God put in us, and take it to the world. Not necessarily as evangelizing to bring them, but just sharing. I have God's love, and I'll show you God's love. And that's a beautiful opportunity to have. And I don't get that just, sitting and not doing anything to create. I have to make something in order for that to happen. I get to be His love and vision for everybody. And I think, with the creativity we're creating, we can do it here. There are things, if there's something that's on your heart that you think, I could give this to the church. I could, Angel came and did that on her own to do the sign language. The prayer walks and everything that we do, somebody else thought of that. Coming together and praying as a group. Somebody thought of that. We're a whole team for all of that. And in the book that we are going through is the Emerging Churches, and about, we are on a frontier of types. that this church and the way God is leading us is different than it's been done before. Well, that's not true. It was done before originally. So we get to do these things and try, and maybe they won't work, maybe they will. But whatever it is we try, one of the things is to see, can this keep going? Like one of the examples is that this church had an idea for a 24/7 prayer room, but it was impossible for them to keep up with. So they decided to do it, like once a month or just on the holidays. So whatever it is that we're creating or bringing or doing or giving, because like me, I get all excited about something and I want to just do it. And not realizing that, it's going to take a lot to keep it going. And so that whatever it is that God and I are creating, that, when I start to give, and not to get overboard, but to go, can I keep doing this at least for a little while? Can I keep giving this? Is that possible? Because to burn me out doesn't work either. It doesn't help. And I guess at the end of it, when I'm creating with God, creating relationships with my children, the people that I work with, making cookies, singing, making weird masks, whatever it is that I am creating with God, what I am making with God, whatever it is we'll do as a community to create with God, because I'm sure we'll be inspired, like the 1649, that was inspired to create with the community something that was beautiful. That when that happens, when I'm walking my Christ-centered life, I go and I become, a beacon to His light. And it's not me they're looking for, but they're looking to see where I got it. Just by opening up and saying, God, what is it that you have inside of me that you want me to use? Show me, teach me. And in learning that, my closeness with God gets tighter and tighter. That part I love. I guess that's a short message today.